Hi, I'm Mike Headley.
And I'm David Mune.
We are with the Last Chiropractor Consulting Group. One of our missions is to make subluxation more of a household word. When you look in the yellow pages under chiropractor, you look in magazines, you see on TV, you see infomercials with chiropractors doing advertisements, you just don't see the word subluxation.
No.
And people get confused about it when we ask people in our clinic and on the street, what is a subluxation? So we're going to be using some analogies and some simple props and models to maybe help you distribute this word subluxation and make subluxation real for the individual.
Absolutely.
So what I use is a cell phone analogy. Dr. Mune, when I just have one or two bars on a cell phone and I'm communicating to you, I might even lose the call. I might get some crackling in there because there's just not good communication. A subluxation is very similar to that because the brain can't communicate with the rest of the body. There's interference. And so when we have 5 or 6 bars on a cell phone, I can communicate with someone in China, Japan, Australia, somewhere halfway around the world, just like they're right next to me like you are, because there's uninterrupted communication. So unsubluxated body has uninterrupted communication between the brain and the body. The body can self-heal and regulate and perform like it was born to do.
Well,
it's
that
as
sounds
simple
simple.
as that.
Yeah, that sounds simple. I know when I discuss this with my patients, I like to compare a subluxation to not being able to tune your car radio in, or any radio for that matter, in to the channel where you have a nice clear channel. If you're able to tune to that station that you like, you're able to hear the music or the discussion, and it's nice and clear and not interfered with, everything's fine. That's what brain-body communication is without subluxation. The signals are going from the brain to, say, your liver and back to the brain again, no problem. But when you're subluxated, all of a sudden there's interference between the brain and the liver's not able to talk to the brain's not able to talk back to the liver, and as a result, the subluxation interferes with that signal, and that's like the same thing when you're dialing in your radio station, and you just about got that radio station, you can hear it, but it's staticky, and when that's happening, that's a subluxation, okay? It's the same thing. So then once you get that station dialed in just right, boom, you got crystal clear music, and hey, subluxation corrected. You've got brain-body communication, and everything's working good. So
Makes sense. Another simple analogy.
yeah, so
Why don't you help us fulfill our mission by teaching everybody that you encounter what a subluxation is. And you can do this with a survey. You could go to the mall, you could survey your practice members, you could survey your family, and just get some information on that. What is a subluxation? If you're describing subluxation to your neighbor, you're describing subluxation to your spouse, what would you say? And just listen and see what they have to say. And you'd be amazed, and if they don't know, then we can fill in the void on what a subluxation is and use analogies and metaphors to truly make subluxation a household word, because I think it's really vital to be one of the last chiropractors to really talk subluxation.
absolutely. One of the last chiropractors will always discuss subluxation and educate the public as to what it is. So one last thing we want to mention too is that be sure and check out our blog spot, thelastchiropractor.blogspot.com, and on there you can also go to Blog Talk Radio. Mike and I, we've been interviewing last chiropractors throughout the country, some great individuals, and we really are focusing in on chiropractic philosophy, vitalism, and just a little chiropractic history in there too. And I think you'll find these very entertaining, and hey, you can download them onto your iTunes, put them on your iPod, and it's just a great thing. So, and we're doing one a week. Our goal is to hit 50 of them by the end of the year here. So just check that out. It's a Blog Talk Radio, and what else, Mike?
Well, it's really cool because you can listen to this and share it with a lot of other chiropractors. You can tweet it. You can. We have it on Facebook, and just spread the word about subluxation. Spread the word about some of these great interviews about these masterful chiropractors that have done so much for their practice, their community, their profession at large. They are just wonderful chiropractors, and so just spread the word to get the word out so other people can listen to these great chiropractors.
Absolutely. Hey, here we are. Mike and David signing off. Have yourself a great day, and remember, subluxation is the word.
That's the word of the day.